Good evening. It's Friday today, and is and 10 commandments. It's 4 commandment. Is remember Saturday like my day, like I'm creator. Don't do nothing. Remember me, and my family with my father. We always celebrate that day. And we start celebrating that day Friday night when the sun set. It's so beautiful. Sunset to sunset. And happy Saturday, everybody. I'm happy week's done and I can relax. The only day I have Saturday to relax. Others days, 6 days I'm working. I'm working so hard. And I just thinking today a lot about technician progress around us. And I thinking about my father, how they spread the truth about God and Jesus back in the day. I witnessed that everything. They organized different ways. Right now, we can just speak and can everybody hear what's going on. All messages, whatever what you want to tell. Whatever what you want to do. It's crazy. In my mind, people thinking miracle before Jesus came in, we can do miracle something by touching person and miracle happens. I don't think so. I think this miracle happens already everywhere. I have open brain surgery. This is a miracle for me. They go to twice inside of my brain and doing pictures right there. Through I'm growing and through my right there when minus doing 3D pictures. I have that pictures. It's crazy. I'm more and more study about our brain, how God built that mind, that He's tell I put you words in your mind and I put my spirit in your heart. How this important understand value of this. What is this mind? It's very interesting things. I love study about this. I love searching how brain works with your body. It's very interesting. And my doctor tell me, you know what is brain food? And I say, can say, but I don't know actually. And he say, sugar only from everything. If you moderate little bit by little bit, your brain be always functional. If you moderate your food through that little bit by little bit with everywhere sugar and your emotional system, it doesn't matter what. If you little bit put everywhere sugar sweetness, your life is totally changed. I doing this right now after that surgery. It works. It works as beautifully. I'm just more and more open myself and open a lot of people who is lost at hope, who is need the love. They start to understand when I tell them. This really works. And I'm just happy today. And I want to continue to tell my story today. It's not easy for me, I can tell you. My sister today listened my last story and she says so hard to listen. It is so hard to listen. It's truth. I'm not lying to you. It's very truth. God is witness, my witness God. I don't afraid anything anymore. I won't speak out. It's my time. And I'm pregnant, I tell you, last time. And my pregnancy is very, very difficult. I have all the time throw up, and it's not easy. I have like toxin or something, and maybe because I'm younger, not ready. Who's know? Maybe my mom always difficult have pregnancy and born child too, all over. Maybe that body, like genetic body, like this strong body actually, can handle that everything. And my husband, he's don't take care of me at all. He's go always away in house. He's go work for God. He's told me always, I'm pastor, you never see me. Where's my that shirt? Do you iron that? Do you wash that? I need that tie, I need you. He's everything, give me program what he's needed and I take care of it. If I'm something don't doing right, he's very upset. And he's always come in and check my food, how I'm cook, and if too salty, he don't want eating. And he's always eating somewhere with church people, they feed him and he's come back home and he say, we never have dinner together. Only sometimes on Saturday he's invite young people and we have together, I'm prepare myself for how many people come in, he's tell me. And we're doing some special for everybody, like lunchtime. Close to dinner, can say like that. They bring something like baking stuff and we have time with young people and sing and have fun and go to forest. And most of the time he's not home. And one time he's go to different city for meeting, some pastors meeting, and city of Yashkarla, and he's leaving me in the house, and I'm probably 6 months pregnant. My belly is huge, and he's go with young people, with some like these meetings, meet other churches, young people, like kind of programs, like we have always. And I'm his wife. I'm supposed to have to be very nice to church. My father treat us, his teach us be pastors' wives. I know how neat, acting and everything. And I do best what I can. I'm 17 and I'm pregnant. And one time he's go to the city of Ashkarla and it's winter still outside and cold. And on Friday night I'm cold, so cold, and I'm thinking what's going on. And we have a system, as heating system in our house. It's like water batteries around, and that system we have a diesel fuel. And that diesel fuel, big bag, like bucket, very big bucket, on top of roof that we have outside, not together with house, like small garage, and have it like bath sauna. And on top of that is have like small enter room, and you can go to upstairs from outside. You have leather. And you have fill out that bucket with fuel. That fuel go to that system and heating your house. And I don't have a fuel, and it's very cold, and I'm pregnant, and I don't know what I have to do. It's night outside. I can't sleep. I'm afraid of freezing. I'm pregnant, and I just pray, and I take in bucket. I take in one bucket, go down that leathers, and it's so slippery, it's icy roof. And I just like crawling and step and put that bucket and go back and get the other bucket and go again back. And God saved me. I come in my house and then turn on the fuel and warm up my house. And go back to sleep. And he's come back in Monday morning. I'm be frozen like that. 3 nights and 2 days. I'm be not survive. And I told him, why you don't take care of it? He's don't care. He's just like, you done it good. You can do it. He's don't care if I'm pregnant. And one time, he's again go to Friday night and service, church, and I'm home. It's probably like more close to spring. And I'm going to sleep. It's really miracle happens to me. Believe me. It's miracle how God make me that. I'm turn music, Christian music, and listen, and feel sleep. I don't hear nothing. I just God put me in very deep sleep. And of middle of night, of course I'm locking doors and everything. My husband shaking me and picking up me. Say, what's going on with you? What happens right there? I say, what are you talking about? He's go through like small window and with big window and corner open up and go through house. I can't hear him to open door even. And he's telling me, who is come over in our house? I say, I don't know, I don't hear nothing. And he say, how you don't hear nothing? And he's take me outside, and around the house we have snow a little bit, like you can see, and all over the house is a lot of steps. Somebody like a lot of people right there around the house. So I don't know, I'm so scared. In morning we get up early and we go to neighbors asking what's happened. And neighbors tell us story. It's like 40, 50 Tatarian, Muslim, Tatarian, around that house with knives, with some kind of machetes, and they yelling, they smoke cigarettes and knocked everyone window around the house very hard. All neighbors heard that. They walking around like hour and I don't hear nothing. How I can sleep like that? If I'll be wake up, I'll be probably born baby right away. But I'm 7 months, it's too early. I have shocked. My husband have shocked. How that happens? And I don't know still, but maybe they mistake. They searching for him to want kill him or something. I don't know. But I have secret about that. Nobody told me before I'm going to married. He is 8 years prisoners in the west of Russia. He is go to prison when he's 14 years old. Law in Russia in the days he's 8 years more older like me, is probably like 1950s. They have a law if group of they take out his head with nature skin is called by bear, and it's very expensive in Siberia and everywhere. Just only president have or some big people, KGB people have that heads. That heads is cost a lot of money. And they group of boys, teenagers, stealing from some guy who is work for government that head. They arrested all over. And everybody have like 8, 10, 15 years in prison. And my husband in that prison too. But nobody explained me anything. They make him pastor. He's a smart dude. He's telling me this crazy story about when he's in prison. He's very smart. Of course I'm like afraid a little bit. My friends say, oh, I'm sorry, you're not happy. Somebody know I'm not happy. Not a lot of people, because I don't show that. I learning from my mother to handle that inside of me all my life and keep it going. And that people, my neighbors, they say you are so lucky, nothing happens to you. I believe it miracle, that is miracle. for real. And one day, I'm 8 months pregnant probably. My husband have to go to Moscow to see leaders of church meeting, and my brother-in-law, he's working on division of Seventh-day Adventist Church, very big person already, and he is very close to leader, and he's son of that guy who is in Archipelago 11 years, and he's invite him, and we go, and my sister already have baby. She's have baby 6 months older, like different time like me. We have different time between kids. First kids in my father family, they 6 months between them. She's have son and I have daughter. And we go to Moscow. He went to the meeting, and my sister invite us for stay overnight because I'm pregnant. She's in the morning we already buy ticket, go back to Kazan and the train. I'm sorry, I won't drink a little bit. And me and my sister, we sit in evening already, and we sit and drink chai, I'm sorry, I'm using Russian language sometimes, drinking tea with herbs and lemon and cookies. We like traditional have that with every family smalls. Like we like tea with cookies and like cakes or coffee cakes, and we like that all the time. Like we can every evening like this family drink the tea. And my husband and her husband in the office talking something, and after probably half an hour my husband starts screaming, yelling, and we're so scared what's going on, and we open the door in the office. He is taking my sister husband and one throw him from 13th floor balcony. We start screaming, what you doing? Don't do it, please. I'm start crying, and he's okay. We just like, because I'm pregnant, and my brother-in-law say, she's pregnant, what do you want? She's born right there, baby. Leave me alone. And he said, okay. He's put him down, and my sister invite everybody. He say, let's go home. We go right now. We're sleeping on the train station. We don't stay right there anymore. I don't understand what's happened. And my sister say, no, you drink the tea. Eat a little bit and you can go. And I say, okay. We drink the tea. We eat the cookies. I'm very upset. I don't know what's going on. But that my brother-in-law, he's not stay with us. He's some go to the kitchen, some taking the tea and come back in his office, and just me and my sister and my husband, we drink the tea. And then pack my stuff and we go to that train station. The train station in Moscow is huge. Very huge, because all world right there. They have us like, in Moscow, I don't remember, like 10 train stations, few airports, because it's a big city. And when we go to that train station, my husband say, let's we put our suitcases in containers, it's like luggages. And I said, okay. And when we go to put the luggages, my husband starts so weird acting. He's opened that whereas we have to put suitcases and start into that. It's so small. And everybody looking what he's doing. Nobody don't understand what's going on with him. like slow motion. He's go to inside. That's a small hole and can get in and don't listen nobody. And they call the police. Police come in. And I am all pale. I don't know how I don't feel down, don't pass out. My ear ringing. I'm all pale. I feel nauseous, and I'm looking. I don't know what I have to do. And police start check it out. They call the ambulance, and ambulance come in. They put him on that chair, and the doctor everything looking him, and I'm coming and say I'm his wife. And I'm 17 years old. I don't know how I can handle that. And they say he's have hallucination. What pills he's taking? I say nothing, he don't take it. Something he's taking, he's have hallucination. You have to sit a little bit, like half an hour, and he's be okay. He's given to him some kind of medicine, and he's taking, he's become down. Don't worry about it. He's taking some hallucination pills. He's checked him something, I don't know. Man, it's so weird. I don't understand anything. How I can understand that? What is this pill hallucination? I never know about this stuff. And I'm sitting like probably an hour, 40 minutes, and he's come down, and we go eat food. I don't tell him anything. I don't feel my leg. I'm so scared. And we sit in the morning, like 6 o'clock morning, with around that. We sit on our train and go back to home. And after that, it's time coming to born baby. And I'm start this construction, and I say, I'm feeling good, I'm start construction, and more worse and more worse, and he's called the ambulance, they take me in the hospital. And my construction, they wouldn't have nothing in that back in the day, no epidural, no nothing in a pain medicine too, we just go natural. And my uterus is so strong, can open it. I have construction 36 hours. I'm screaming every 4 minutes. Handle it on the hallway walls to don't scare nobody. And some nursing help me all the time and talk to me. They try give it to me Heine, you know that medicine very, you can take it. I take it to making more better process to open that uterus, and nothing works. Then later give me castor oil, like glass of, and I have to take in buttermilk because as you can't drink oil. I'm drinking and the oil go back. You have to drink a lot of buttermilk only. Nothing help you. And I'm drinking that oil and nothing happens. And after 36 hours my water broke. And my lady who's doctor take care of it, she's very nice. She said, let's go. She's put me on the table and she's telling me, if you listen me, you don't have no anything happens to you. You born baby very healthy and with no problem. Just listen me. And I listen her. I'm 17 years old. No, I'm 18 already because I'm 17, 18 I'm born in May, I'm already 18, 17 and a half. And I'm born with my daughter. And the first day I'm so loved in her. She looks like exactly like her father when she's little baby. They start training me nursing, and she's like, I have very hard time with that. And I'm so excited. I have meet the friends a lot, and I have baby. It's for me, it's like gift from God, because I love the babies. I love kids. I always babysitting kids. We all the time have babies in the house. I love babies, and I'm so in love with her. And she's for me like little angel. And when it's time coming, it's like after probably 5-6 days, they have to pick it up. My husband have to pick it up me, and I'm prepare my bag for baby for me to he can pick it up me. When he's come over, they put in that blanket, everything we have tight and beautiful. Baby looks beautiful, and let's have like waiting room, beautiful waiting room. This hospital is beautiful. Everybody, like husbands, bring flowers and candy and give it to nursing flowers or doctors. That's like traditional. My husband came in with no flowers, no candies, nothing. And I'm kind of like a little bit upset inside of me, and I say, it's okay, I'm still happy. And when they give it to him baby, he's don't want carry it, he's give it to me back. I say, okay, and I'm taking my baby, and we go to downstairs where it's outside. And the streets, he's walking to bus station. I don't feel my leg. I'm afterborn child, 36 hours. Everybody have a taxi or Uber or car. I don't have nothing. We're walking in the bus station. And the springtime is rainy and puddles everywhere and cars driving and splash it on you that water, and I just like feel so bad and I'm start crying, and he's turn around and, why are you crying? What you want? You want Uber? I make you Uber now, don't cry. And he stopped Uber and put me in the car and went back to home. And it's okay. I start new life with my baby. And I tell you already accident what happens with us. But this is not finished. One time I'm going to Moscow myself with baby and with my sister, and go to my mom, resident visit, and he's have some girls start talking me, you know, Russian people like talk to behind you, you know, making like from small fly big elephant story, you know, not real one, that like, oh, you know what she's doing or what he's doing, you know, like this. And they start telling me, you know what, your husband, he's flirt with a girl who is, she's love him so much, and he's always going that family because there's her grandma, he's Christian, and she's have mother who is work for government, and she's play piano and she's music and musician, and he's work with her, and I'm accept that because it's church. They have people like that, young people who's help pastors, and church have rules, church have administration too, you know, and I just like try to ignore that information, to trust my husband. They more and more start giving to me, do you know that something happens, you don't know why you don't see that, and I start thinking about what's going on. And when I go to visit my mom and my sister, that I go shopping with my sister and we have good time, and when I come back, I send him telegram to, because I have a lot of stuff, a baby, to his waiting for me on train station, and he's not coming. And I think, what's going on? And I go to the bus by myself with baby and with all stuff, and I come back home, and I have like gums that time is so difficult to find, only in Moscow, and I have a lot of gums like I'm buying in Moscow, and I see boys playing outside with bicycle, and I say, boys, I give you gums if you help me with suitcases and that stuff drop off in my house. And they so happy, and I'm taking my baby and I'm walk my house. They drop off, I give it to them gums, they so happy, and I'm happy too. Then after like about 1 hour, my husband come back. He's broke his leg. He's go to a camp with young people, and everybody tell me true story. And he's go to with that girl and kissing her. Somebody see that. And when he's around somebody, he's heard somebody walk or something suspicious, he start run. And he's fell down, he's don't notice, night time you can see something and broke his leg. God right away give it to him consequences. And I just accept that and move on. And after that, it's have start worse going on. We go to the first time. It's have very huge conference, pastors conference in Russia, and hotel called Moscow Hotel, beautiful hotel. And first time American leader come into our country that time, and he's invited me too, my husband, because my brother-in-law, he's organized that, he's leader of that organization, because he's no English. He's graduated from language university. He's no English professional. He's no 3 languages, I don't remember. And he's worked with America. And he's invited us. And we're so happy. When we come in and that meeting, there's a round table, very huge, big, and that American guy come in from with some pastors, leaders, and we sit. I'm sitting, some lady with my friends sit close to me with her husband, pastor. They together study, and I know a lot of people right there. Ukraine pastors, who is my father, study in Young Eagles, and we start, before we start pray, they have water, glasses, everything organized, very beautiful, like professional. And my husband, he's drink the water with glass. And when start pray, he don't sit, he stand. Don't move. And everybody looking on him, he's all pale. And he start running on the big door. He start run. They open for him door, and he start run. And that beautiful hotel through that hallways, and he's go to run outside where is park. And of course I'm get up and go follow him. And one young pastor follow him too. They won't help him. He's run. Everybody say, go catch him. They don't want nothing to happen. And he's called the emergency ambulance, and he's talked to him in that park, and I'm sitting on a bench, and ambulance coming, and again doctor looking him and everything, he's check out him everything, and he's tell that pastor he's okay, something he's have hallucination, he's like after hour he's be okay. Same happens again when it's at the train station. And I can figure out what is this. He's have hallucination. And he's, after 1 hour, that pastor tell me he's okay, doctor say don't worry, everything is, he's have hallucination. And you sit a little bit in the park, walking with him, he's come down and you can go. Don't need to come back to that conference. And he's come down after 1 hour, and we want to go to eat food. And we go to that hotel, is like have 3 restaurants, different kind of. And we go to one restaurant, beautiful old style, you know, this beautiful ornament. It's like I never see like that. That's food ornaments everywhere. It's like beautiful. And we sit, we order the food, and they give it a receipt after we done food. And this receipt show amount, $6.66. And he start change so quickly. He say, I told you that it's evil. I say, what you talking about? I tell you later. You don't know what is this organization. I know a lot of stuff. Not right now, I tell you. I tell you soon. He is that brother-in-law work with Americans. They mafia. He's telling like this, and I don't understand nothing what he's talking about. And this is not end. I won't done for today. I know you beloved that story. That's really true happens. I tell you later a lot of stuff about what's going on that time in the church. What I go through. Young pastor wife. 18 years old. What I'm going through. It's my story. Real one. And I won't tell you, have a good night, have a good blessed Saturday, and enjoy your time with your family. And next time I tell you next story, please subscribe me. You can send me messages. I love to reading your messages. And stay tuned. See you soon.